बैक टू जी कंपेनियन योर स्टोरी। आज के हमारे मेहमान हमारे कंपेनियन है सनी एंजल, हु इज़ अ ब्रेव सर्वाइवर ऑफ सेक्सुअल ग्रूमिंग एंड रेप एंड अ लॉट ऑफ violence. Sunny, there's a person who wants to speak to you. The person's chosen to be anonymous. Good evening. I hope you're well. Thank you for your call. अगर मेरी आवाज़ आप तक आ रही है तो प्लीज़ अपना सवाल बताइए.
Right. My question is for Sunny. Hi, Sunny.
Hi.
Your story touched me in a lot of ways. The same thing happened exactly 20 years ago. And I eventually told my family about, we'll say, 2 years ago. And everything just went really bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How are you coping now?
Like you say, you get flashbacks, you see things. It happens to me. I've got 3 kids, and I've told my eldest. He wasn't very happy about what took place that many years ago. It's unfair. It's very unfair that your parents choose not to believe you, and they kind of make you look like the bad one because you're a girl. You must have done something to make this happen.
Yes. I mean, there's lots of support out there now, like the Sharon Project, Karma Nirvana, the NSPCC. There's lots of other survivors out there and organisations that can actually help you understand. So, you know, you're not alone. I mean, I went through lots of therapy, like hypnotherapy, to help you with the triggers.
I actually saw a psychologist for 6 years, and I told everything about my life. I felt as though I was repeating everything that had happened. So it kind of helped, and then it kind of scared me that I've told someone else. They may not believe too. I was in a really vicious cycle.
Ma'am, I respect your courage. You chose to speak with us, share your story with Sunny. सच तो ये है, ये किस्से बहुत कॉमन हैं, बस बाहर नहीं आते, लेकिन बाहर आना इनका बहुत ज़रूरी है. So we are with you, and may God give you all the strength to cope up with this. Sunny, कैसे हम अपने बच्चों को, अपनी बच्चियों को बचा सकते हैं, so that जो आपके साथ हुआ कभी किसी के साथ ना हो?
I think what we need to do is, as families, as communities, we should actually help one another. You know, we need to come forward, give them a space, give them a platform to talk. So when they say me too, like the lovely caller that came up and said, you know, me too, I've been through it, we should be able to give them support and love and compassion.
Sunny, आपने किताब लिखी है, which is and your story is so inspiring. Like, what is your mission now? How do you think you can help women by just talking about it?
Talking is the first step. It's like bringing the awareness of grooming, you know, because a lot of people, they've heard the word grooming, but they don't actually know what it is. I think a lot of people have been groomed, but they don't actually realise. Like, grooming isn't something new. You know, I was groomed 20 years ago, but 30, 40 years ago, like there's a lot of mums and mother-in-laws out there, you know, that were in the 60s, 70s in Birmingham, and, you know, in the Wednesday afternoon Bhangra raves, you know, when they skipped college or uni or school, you know, they were groomed when they were out dating, you know, but they don't want to talk about it. You know, there are probably a lot of them listening now being embarrassed, you know, but it happened then. That was grooming, you know, when they met people, the DJs and whatnot. But, you know, now because grooming is out there and they hear about Rotherham, Rochdale and things like that, but there was a lot of Asian girls. But when they hear about it in the media, they think, oh, no, our Asian girls are safe. But a lot of Asian girls were groomed.
Absolutely.
You know, and when the parents swept it all under the carpet, they allowed those perpetrators to do it again and again and again to other victims. So, you know, we need to look at families, and because love starts at home, we need to see, well, why were we victim blamed? It wasn't the girl's fault. You know, boys are groomed as well, but, you know, it wasn't the victim's fault.
Because कहीं ना कहीं जैसे कि लड़की के माँ बाप हश हश कर रहे हैं, लड़के के माँ बाप भी कर रहे हैं, which is allowing them to continue that behavior. Sunny, अगर parents turn a blind eye towards a child, बच्चे के पास एक्सेस होता है सिर्फ माँ बाप का, लार्जर फैमिली का या फिर स्कूल का, और अगर पेरेंट्स ही गलत है तो बच्चा करेगा क्या? I mean, considering your childhood days as well, Do you think schools need to be more empowered? School counselors होने चाहिए जहाँ बच्चे जाके बात कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अगर बच्चे को बचपन में ही तबाह कर दिया जाएगा तो वो हमेशा बैगेज साथ रहेगा उसके.
Yeah. I mean, that's what makes them vulnerable. So you're making them into vulnerable targets for predators. If you know, because children, it's hard enough studying, being bullied at school, but if you're bullied at home as well and you're not protected at home, so things like help from the Childline or NSPCC, and then you have things like as you're older, you know, to speak to someone at school or even in office environment, you know, there's always somebody that you must speak out to. You need to reach out to speak. If you can't speak to family, you need to speak to somebody.
Yeah, otherwise you're allowing that person to do that crime again. Give me some insight about these people जो ऐसे crime करते हैं. Do you think वो mentally sick हैं, या do you think वो बहुत smart है और वो system को खेल रहे हैं, which is what Khan was doing, so that they can misuse the system and get away with the crime? And do you think the system is allowing that to happen?
I think there's a bit of everything. You know, they'll pick on the targets. They'll pick on the vulnerable. And like for many times, he used to tell me, "Your parents don't care." He said, "Look, watch this," you know, and then he'll play a scene, and he'll show me, and I was just shocked. Really, I was shocked, and I said, "But my parents do care about me. Of course, they care about me." So when I would tell my mum and dad, and they swept it under the carpet, I was absolutely shocked, and you know, he was right. And then that's why I believed him more. So when I left and I was like, well, my parents don't love me. You know, I was in such a state. And I thought, well, of course, every parent loves a child. But then when they said, no, we can't tell anybody, you know, we're not going to help you, I was devastated, absolutely devastated.
Inspire us. कैसे आपने उस खान के चुंगल से अपने आप को बचाया? कैसे escape किया? And how did you rebuild your life?
I never gave up hope.
Thank you, Sunny. Are there any child helplines that you recommend? किसी को भी कोई भी problem हो तो वहाँ access
I
करें.
think NSPCC, Samaritans, they're always there 24/7. Samaritans, you know, for any age, for anybody to just give them a call. They're very, very helpful. The Sharon Project, they're absolutely lovely. And again, Karma Nirvana, you know, there's so many people out there.
Thank you so very much, Sunny. You have been a total inspiration. Hats off to you. आप जैसी 10 औरतें और खड़े हो जाएं तो शायद एक दिन ये सारे crime against women रुक जाएंगे. Thank you so much for speaking out about the issue. हो सकता है आप अपने कभी आपके बच्चा कभी बच्ची आपके सामने आए और ऐसी कोई बात बताए तो आप कहेंगे हाँ आई विल सपोर्ट यू एंड आई विल पनिश द प्रेडेटर. बट इम्पॉर्टेंट बात ये है कि अगर आप अपने घर में बच्ची और बच्चे, लड़के और लड़की में फ़र्क ही नहीं आने देंगे तो शायद कभी उस लड़की का इतना कॉन्फिडेंस गिरेगा ही नहीं कि वो इस चीज़ से डील ना कर पाए. ऑन दैट नोट विल सी यू टुमारो फॉर फ्राइडे फीवर. टेक केयर एंड शुभ रात्रि.